guys, me Jarek. I'm back here with the live stream today. So this will be definitely interesting. I don't know if it's a black screen or not. So this is why I got my backup. I'm gonna be able to watch and see if everything's okay or bad. So yes, let's go to the video now, shall we? It's black. Okay, that's fine. Sorry, like my voice is a little sore. So yeah, I'm also editing my video while I'm on this right now. So yeah, basically we're going to do this. So we're going to do a Q&A, or we're gonna do something else later. But it, matters what we're gonna do. So right now it's 7:41. No one's watching. I'll just wait till someone actually watches. Oh, okay. Someone's watching. Don't know. Probably like someone that doesn't like me. Yo, whoever that is, probably me. I don't know. If it's not me, say something in the chat. Yo. Okay, well, gotta fix some. Okay, yo, so if this is someone else, not me, please say something so I know you're in this chat. I think the volume wasn't working a second ago. Stream health isn't that good. Else, not me, please say something so I know you're in this chat. Okay, stream health isn't that good. Okay, please say something in the chat though. I need to know. Okay. Okay, stream health isn't that good. Please say something in the chat though. I need to know. Okay. Hmm.
master video editing skills and make gorgeous YouTube videos like Zoella, PewDiePie, or other superstars the like. Hi YouTubers, if you ever considered video making too difficult a task with steep learning curve, then you are absolutely wrong. With Wondershare Filmora, you are just one step away from being a superstar on YouTube. Filmora is an intuitive, easily mastered video editor available on Windows PC, Mac, iPhone, and Android. Easily get started by importing videos shot by any digital camera, camcorder, action cam, or mobile phones, etc. into Filmora. You can do some easy and fast edits like trimming, splitting. You can adjust the brightness and contrast, edit saturation and speed, etc. There are a huge number of animated titles, openers, and lower thirds that are easily customizable so that you can create your branded videos, intros, and outros for your videos. Pre-made filters, overlays, motion graphics are easy to drag and drop into your videos. Just choose one from the effects library and drag it to the timeline to apply. With the transitions option, you can choose from over 100.
Wondershare Filmora is a user-friendly, easy-to-use video editing software which contains hundreds of special effects for video that allows you to easily create a unique visual effect. It allows you to import video from a variety of devices such as SLR, camera, tablet, cell phone, or directly download from the website. It also supports all key standard and HD videos including MP4, AVI, MOV, etc. First, drag the media files into the timeline, including videos, music, or photos. Then you can edit video using powerful editing functions such as trim, adjustment, rotate, crop, and so on.
Welcome. This is a 360 video, so right now you should be able to move your phone around like this and look around the room. There's lights over there behind me. Also, this should be like pretty high def. I should look nice and crispy. If I'm super blurry, adjust your resolution right there or wherever on your phone. This should be nice and sharp. Alright, that's it. Enjoy. Welcome. This is a 360 video, so right now you should be able to move your phone around like this and look around the room. There's lights over there behind me. Also, this should be like pretty high def. I should look nice and crispy. If I'm super blurry, adjust your resolution right there or wherever on your phone. This should be nice and sharp. Alright, that's it. Enjoy the video. Drone boarding in 360 drone. Thus begins our 360-degree video New York City exploration. Keep in mind you can like grab onto the screen and move it around with your mouse if you're on an iPhone or an Android phone. Just like literally go like this and you can explore. You can look around right now and look outside down on the streets of New York City. We're gonna go explore. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Am I leaving anything out? No, let's go. Yeah, this is my friend Roman. What's up? The Oscars start in 2 hours. I gotta get ready. Here comes the security guard. Oh, there's another one. Got it. All right, this is it, 360. I've arrived. No one's here, except for a whole bunch of cops. I'm heading to the red carpet. So this is it. This is the first look at the new MacBook Pro 15-inch with Touch Bar. Let's have a peek, shall we? I'm just kidding, that's my old broken computer. This is the This is the new one right here.
Look at this guy.
Marlon,
Casey, what's up?
you got my package, Marlon?
I have your package, man. I have your package right here.
I'm looking forward to this one. Ah, yeah.
Casey, nice that.
That's me.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure, man.
Oh!
Always a pleasure, my brother.
I just adjusted the white balance. I hope that's not too annoying. Hey, hi. So this is my review. Oh, it's more of a comprehensive first look at the new 15-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar. Now this thing's almost fully spec'd out. I got the 2.9 gigahertz processor, which is the better one, and then I got 1 terabyte of storage, which is the middle level, but I got the souped up 460 graphics card. So this is almost as high end as it comes. This thing was like 3,500 bucks. First, a little context. Now, for the most part, I make a living entirely by making videos. And after the camera, the most important tool when making videos is the computer that I edit those videos on. Now, this thing right here, this R2-D2 garbage can looking computer right here, this is the most spec'd out, the most expensive computer that Apple makes. This is the Mac Pro with every option selected. This thing costs as much as a used Toyota. It's supposed to be like the world-changing supercomputer, and it's the worst machine I've ever owned. I literally have this thing set up on this amazing monitor right here, everything ready to go, and all I use this computer for is for data management. These are my hard drives here, and I manage all that data on this machine. The computer is really that bad. But at this desk right here, I have my laptop. Now, prior to the MacBook with the Touch Bar, this was the best MacBook you could buy, and this thing's amazing. I travel the world with this. I edit all of my videos on this. This is a workhorse. It has never let me down. And this is probably my favorite computer I've ever had. It's been really great for me. Now, I have only had this for like less than a day, but let me tell you what I like about it right off the bat. First, it's lighter and thinner than that other one. And that's a big deal for me since I skateboard home with it in my backpack every single day. Weight is a big deal. Number 2, the hardware itself. This thing is aluminum and as sexy a machine as you would expect from Apple. The keyboard people complain about because they want it to be clicky. This thing's super clicky. Love the keyboard. So it is this sort of futuristic spaceship feeling machine that you want to hug and show to your friends and go to like a hipster coffee shop and be like, look at me, I got the new one. Now let's get into my concerns, and I got a lot of them. I don't know how founded they are because I haven't really gotten into this thing yet, but I'm not a cynic. Just hear me out. The logo doesn't light up. This lights up, see? Lights up? No lights up. Okay, let me get back to the review. First, when you fork over $3,500 to buy one of these, you don't just have to buy the machine. You also have to buy this here dongle. A dongle, or as Apple calls them, an adapter, is the only way you can plug in any USB thing to this, which is a huge deal. Everything's USB. This ain't got no USB ports. In fact, this has almost no ports at all. Which brings me to my biggest issue about this thing, no SD card drive. SD card is the kind of memory that is used in every camera I use. And it's very good on the other computer. Out of the camera, into the computer. Because this doesn't have that port, I have to use a dongle. Now, I could use this dongle to this other dongle, but instead I bought this thing because I read on Amazon that it was pretty good. An SD card reader, I have to remember this thing. For additional USB things, I have to remember this. If I want to plug in my external hard drive, I have to use this. So these 3 dongles are now 3 dongles that I'll always have to have with me if I want to use this computer in the way that I used my previous computer with no dongles. I just said the word dongle 5 times. My next big gripe with this.
Now, how many of you have ever had your notebook go flying off its work surface when somebody caught your power adapter cord in their foot? Right? Whether it's your pet or your kid or your roommate, well, this is going to end that.
That meant no matter how hard your charging cable is yanked on, it would just come right off, no damage, no problem. It was also very easy to plug in because it was magnetic. Now look, Apple, I believe you that this USB 3.0 or whatever this is called is faster and better, but just because this can transfer files better doesn't mean that my 2-year-old daughter is going to trip over my power cable any less. Just kidding, this was my old broken laptop. Next, I want to get into the benchmark feature of this new laptop, which is the touch bar. It's basically like a long, thin touchscreen at the top of the keyboard. I don't know how useful it's going to be. And honestly, this far along, Apple, I would have expected you to come up with a smarter means of data entry for these laptops. What I mean by that is, like, when I want to edit a photo and I want to do it quickly, I don't want to use Adobe Photoshop or Lightroom. I just send it to my cell phone and I use Snapseed. And when I can edit it using my fingers and pinch and zoom and poke around, it's much easier, faster, and more fluid than using a mouse and keyboard. To take that even further, as a video editor, I feel like there's a tremendous opportunity for a touch interface around a professional video editing suite. Maybe this is a little further down the road in the future, but still, now perhaps this touch bar is a step in that direction. Maybe it's a half step to get us there, which I'm all about. But when I look at what Microsoft is doing, and I don't really use Microsoft computers, but when I look at what they're doing, trying to merge their desktop operating system with a touch interface, it looks like they're trying to push the envelope when it comes to how you interact with the data on your screen. Maybe third-party developers will do interesting things with it, but for now, it's more like a dynamic set of function keys than it is another way to like truly interact with your machine. So that's it. Those are my thoughts. Maybe I'll give a better review like after I've been able to use this thing for a few weeks. The short of it is, like, I am
master video editing skills and make gorgeous YouTube videos like Zoella, PewDiePie, or other superstars the like. Hi YouTubers, if you ever considered video making too difficult a task with steep learning curve, then you are absolutely wrong. With Wondershare Filmora, you are just one step away from being a superstar on YouTube. Filmora is an intuitive, easily mastered video editor available on Windows PC, Mac, iPhone, and Android. Easily get started by importing videos shot by any digital camera, camcorder, action cam, or mobile phones, etc. into Filmora. You can do some easy and fast edits like trimming, splitting. You can adjust the brightness and contrast, edit saturation and speed, etc. There are a huge number of animated titles, openers, and lower thirds that are easily customizable so that you can create your branded videos, intros, and outros for your videos. Pre-made filters, overlays, motion graphics are easy to drag and drop into your videos. Just choose one from the effects library and drag it to the timeline to apply.
And we are calling it iPhone.
We're on our way to wait in line for the iPhone. Journey begins here in Amsterdam.
I never got a Cabbage Patch Kid when I was little. Never had a Furby and didn't get a Nintendo until you could buy them at a yard sale. My ship had finally come in, and Steve Jobs was the captain. Our plan was as follows. Leave Amsterdam, fly to Lisbon for a 1-hour layover, 6.5 more hours into Newark, New Jersey, where our chauffeur awaits.
As Casey watches various internet videos, I'm getting concerned.
Van's concerns were warranted. Reports from New York spoke of lines with hundreds of people in them. And we still hadn't chosen our location. We've just landed in the United States. The iPhone comes out in less than 22 hours. We're looking good.
Case, how many more hours?
21 hours left. We're on our way to Manhattan now, directly to the Apple Store.
I don't see no line. Oh my shit.
I can't see.
All right, I'm cutting. Casey, you let me out with the seat?
Is there anybody waiting in line?
No, not right now. You want to start? Line right up. He'll be right behind you.
We can be line pioneers.
All right, great. We'll be right back with our
guys.
tents.
Thank you.
Van and I go through cell phones like hungry pigs chew through human bone. The Nokia 3595, too ugly. The Sidekick 2, too big. The N90, too complicated. The 6800, too old. The E70, too slow. The BlackBerry. Oh, we like the BlackBerry. Our confidence in the Wonderphone was high. Nothing would come between us and getting our hands on one. Not even sleeping in the street. So it is 1:15 in the morning. Van is sound asleep, and I remain waiting. "17 more hours until the iPhone comes out." Throughout the night, people questioned our commitment, asking why we don't have better things to do with our time. A man is a success if he gets up in the morning and goes to bed at night, and in between he does what he wants to do. Bob Dylan said that. It was Woody Guthrie that said, "I know the police cause trouble. They cause trouble everywhere. But when you die and go to heaven, there'll be no policemen there." But there were policemen outside the AT&T store around 6 a.m. giving us a hard time.
What just happened?
Officer Macaroni woke us up about 5 minutes ago. We were all out cold, and he just kept repeating himself. "What the hell are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? What are you guys..." And every one of us gave the exact same response. It was something like this. And then he started laughing and gave us back our IDs and said, "Have a nice day, enjoy your phones," and left us alone.
To the steel rails humming, that's a hobo's lullaby. I know the police cause you trouble. They cause trouble everywhere. But when you die and go to heaven, you'll find no policeman there.
All right, can I buy a phone from you?
Yeah, come on, brother.
First iPhone in America. First one in America. Comes the stork with my baby. First one sold.
Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns drift slowly.
In today's Tech Bites, Facebook is responding to the heat over its privacy settings. The social networking site sent a statement to the BBC saying it may simplify the settings.
I'm going to interview you now.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
I want to talk to you about Facebook.
I find it such a waste of a lot of time.
I'm a big fan of Facebook. I like to put pictures on there. I like to stay in touch with friends. And it's good for keeping tabs on my ex-girlfriend. Facebook has been catching a lot of heat lately for its privacy policy and a bunch of other things I don't really understand. This one I found particularly funny. So I wanted to make this little movie to help understand what Facebook is. Facebook is a tool, a community, a way to stay connected with people. But it's also something else. See, there are two sides to Facebook. The side you know, this is our side. This side's about the friends, the status updates, family, messages. This side is personal. The other side is their side, the business. See, Facebook is free to use, but they make a lot of money. The more info Facebook has, the more it can pool for advertisers. Our personal data equals their bottom line. Are you concerned about Facebook's privacy policy?
No, I haven't even thought about that. That doesn't bother me.
Right, Facebook's privacy policy. Information about yourself. When you sign up for Facebook, you provide us with your name, email, gender, birth date. Here are some other things to remember. Some of the content you share or the actions you take will show up on your friends' home pages. If another user tags you in a photo or a video in a place, you can remove the tag. Even after you remove information from your profile or delete your account, copies of that information may remain reviewable elsewhere to the extent it has been shared with others. It was otherwise distributed pursuant to your privacy settings, or it was copied or stored by other users. Privacy settings, even if you remove information. Casey, I have no idea what this means. I'm a personal injury lawyer. How's your leg?
The Facebook privacy policy. A binding legal contract between Facebook, the company, and all 500 million of us, the users. We agree to all this nonsensical legal jargon with one tiny little click. By clicking sign up, you are indicating that you have read and agree to the terms of use and privacy policy. Click. What have we all agreed to? I have no idea, but I can tell you this. The Facebook privacy policy is 5,830 words long, and all the rules that govern our country, the U.S. Constitution, comes in at a paltry 4,543 words. That's my kid, Owen. He's 12. He's all over Facebook. Truth be told, my only real concern with Facebook is him finding a picture of me, all sweaty and drunk, passed out in a pile of my own puke. That's not me. That's some other jackass I found on Facebook. What privacy settings do you use on Facebook? The privacy settings. 29 options across 11 categories for a nearly infinite number of configurations. The options I have to manage to keep those drunk pictures from my boy. Currently, I rock a pretty ironclad configuration, only sharing my birthday with strangers. The trouble is, now that I have my own show on HBO, I get about 100 friend requests a day. But I guess that's my problem. The Facebook default settings are a whole lot more liberal. The entire premise of Facebook is a contradiction. It's this sponge that soaks up all the information about us. It enables intimate moments, like me chatting with my little brother while he's deployed in the Middle East. But then it makes money by broadcasting these moments. No one forces you to use Facebook. If you're gonna eat the candy, deal with the toothache. In this case, the toothache is a total loss of privacy.
At A&W, all our chicken is raised without the use of...
There are two ways to manage a team. Coach Derek uses a clipboard, and Coach Bob uses his smartphone and the TeamSnap app. When the practice location...
How often do you guys use Snapchat?
Every day, all day. The question is, when do I not use Snapchat? It's breakfast, it's lunch.
Every couple of years, a new platform shows up and is quickly declared the future of social media. Let me explain. First, there was Friendster. Then MySpace showed up, got rid of Friendster. Facebook came along and took out MySpace. Then Instagram showed up, but was bought off by Facebook for $1 billion. And now there's Snapchat. Facebook tried to buy Snapchat for a reported $3 billion, but Snapchat refused.
How big does this pile have to be?
Now, there's a new gangster in town.
Say my name.
Snapchat?
You're goddamn right.
I live on Snapchat. I have Snapchat stories all the time. I absolutely love Snapchat.
I check Snapchat often because people send me like 100 stories. No, 100 seconds worth of snaps.
You see, Snapchat was known as a messaging app used to send naked pictures that would disappear. But that was before they introduced a feature called Stories. Tell me about Stories.
Sure. All right. Well, I dig how you can just make a Snapchat of your day throughout. You put it to your story, and you could just let your friends live your day with you.
Stories are a daily log of pictures and quick videos. You can add as many of these snaps to your story as you want, but each lasts 24 hours, then it disappears. The reason why this is a $10 billion big deal is that no one has yet to figure out video on mobile. Not Instagram, not YouTube, and definitely not Facebook. You see, it's never been about just sharing a moving image. It's about giving people an easy way to tell a story.
It's kind of like live action. Like you see exactly what you're doing when you're doing it, so you can't like lie or be like, oh no, I posted this yesterday. Like it's right. Everything's like in the moment. I like that.
Because the stories disappear, there's a sense of urgency, fueling an almost compulsive need to post more. This is my friend Jerome Jarre.
It's Jarre, Jerome Jarre.
Jerome has a huge social media following. And in the 2 weeks since he's joined Snapchat, he's posted 7 stories, and 1 million of his followers have found him on the platform. You could call him the king of Snapchat, although he doesn't like that title. Jerome is going to send out a Snapchat story, a Snapchat video, and get people to show up in Union Square and meet us, right?
Yes. I hope we get 20 people.
So that was the idea. Post a story to Snapchat asking folks to meet us in Union Square. And that's how we'd source people to interview for this movie. Okay, so when you push this button, this is going to go to 1 million phones.
Yeah.
Yep. How many views does it have?
142,000.
142,000.